Hey guys, I'm back with another review. FX Snowfalls episode 4. It starts off Franklin mother Sissy. She returns home from Cuba. And she shows up to her house. And it's a mess, because Wanda there. And she's not cleaning up or nothing like that. And surprising that she's back. And then they go on to show Jerome and his crew loading up the car from the warehouse with drugs. And they start listening to this new rap song. And while they listening, Jerome figuring it out that the song is talking about him and Franklin and the drug life, in the crime. And he asked this guy, where you get that tape from? And he says, the guy over in the projects. So they go over there and find the guy. And he said, how many of these tapes you got? And he was letting them know he had a lot of them. And he said, I was just rapping about what I observed in the projects, the things going on. And he said, and Jerome was like, well, it sounds like you snitching. And he said, no, I'm just, writing about what was going on. But actually he was, snitching. And then the LAPD and Bo, with his crazy self, they show up and raid projects while Jerome and the guys was there. So they kicking in people's doors, tearing up everything. They tore up Leon's apartment. And, it's just a big mess. And then Bo had this smirk on his face, looking at Jerome. And then, they call Franklin, and Franklin and his girlfriend, they head over to the club. And they was all discussing what happened. And, Franklin was like, well, I thought Bo was on the payroll. Why is he doing this? And then Louis was like, it probably wasn't Bo, it was the LAPD. But, Bo showed up there and kind of, made it look like he may be a part of it, but, he was just there. But Leon was feeling some kind of way. And, Leon wants some get back for what they did. And Leon said he gonna get that get back. So, and then Franklin's mom, Sissy, she shows up to the club, and everybody's shocked to see that she is back. And they was happy to see her. They was hugging her and talking to her and stuff. And they was like, well, why are you back? She said, well, I had to come back when I found out Franklin was having a baby, him and his girlfriend. And then everybody was like, what? Franklin having a baby? So now everybody knows his girlfriend is pregnant. And then they show Leon go and meet up with this guy. What's this guy name? He used to supply Franklin with his drugs. An older, crazy dude. I can't even think of his name. But anyway, Leon go to meet up with him because Leon wants some. Like I said, they get back, and he go to try to purchase some guns, some weapons. So Leon's supposed to let him know, what he's going to do. And then they show Louis meeting up with Bo and having a talk with him. And she's letting him know, she didn't appreciate what happened. And, he was like, you better thank God I was there. Could have been worse. And then they show Franklin meeting up with Teddy. And Franklin a little upset. He's asking Teddy for some help with the cops. And then, Teddy was like, the cops is no problem. That's not your problem. It's the CIA. And what your daddy did, putting it out there about me. That's the problem. And then he also go on to tell Franklin, only deal with your family and nobody else. And then all of them go out to dinner. Franklin, his girlfriend, his mother, Sissy, Jerome, and Louis. Leon didn't go because Leon's still upset. And you know, they was just, you know, wondering about Sissy, you know, and Franklin's father. And, you know, she just say that she know Teddy McDonald killed him, but it's not official yet, you know. But she knows that Teddy McDonald had something to do with his disappearance. Or whatever it is they doing, you know, something's going on, and she know it was Teddy McDonald. And then they, you know, kind of switch the subject or whatever. Then they show later on Franklin and his mom talking, and she was letting him know that she wanted to get back in the game. And then she was like, in order to do that, I need to know everything. And then, you know, he's like, well, why you want to get back in the game and stuff like that? And she said, I just want to help out. And, you know, now your dad, he's gone. And she just want to help him. And then later, they show Franklin's mom, Sissy, goes to see Leon. And, you know, she offered her help after what happened, you know, with that, you know, with the raid. And, you know, she was talking to Leon, letting him know the differences here and then in Cuba. And, you know, how education, they got good education down there and people's working. And I guess is no crime or something. I guess the crime rate is low down there or something. And, you know, she was just letting him know the differences and stuff like that. And, you know, if she could be of help, you know, let her know. Because she could tell how upset he is. And he's looking for some revenge. And then they show Jerome in his office listening to those rap songs. And all the songs is about Jerome and Franklin and all the crew members. Everything they done did. People they done killed, and the drug deals, and, you know, the little girl in the last season that got killed, and they got her name in you know, one of the rap tapes. And so Jerome kind of upset about that. And they show Franklin and his girlfriend having a talk, you know, about his father and, you know, what, you know, may have happened, and Teddy and the reasons behind it. And, you know, also talking about being safe. And she let him know she finds a gun. And, you know, he was like, what I got is so, you know, be some protection here in the house. And the reason why I got this condo, you know, security reason, you know, to protect you and all that. And she gets the gun and unload it and load it back up. And, you know, she could handle a gun. And then Franklin looking at her like, you know, he was shocked, like, you know, where you learned that at? Then he asked her, he did ask her, you know, where you learned that at? And she said, my mama. You know, my mama showed me, you know, how to protect her. He said, well, what about you? She said, well, of course I can protect myself. And, you know, Franklin just got this look on his face. Hell, she could be undercover herself. Ain't no telling. Because, you know, just like every time something goes down, you know, she's right there. She's down with it. And, you know. Then they show Franklin's mother, Sissy, going to this restaurant. And she meets up with this guy. You know, he was letting her know he was happy that she was back from Cuba. And that also about her husband and Teddy, you know, Franklin's father. and that he was so happy that she's wanting to help. So looks like she's working with the feds or the CIA, trying to help them get Teddy. And hopefully when they catch Teddy, they kill him. And that's all I have.